basically, so I've got a month of nothing.
I'll get tweeting out then, as per usual.
Hopefully we don't have any technical issues like yesterday. I had so many technical issues yesterday. Son of a bitch.
Yes, sir.
I'm never ready, but let's do this.
Alright, Dave, do you want to lead the way, buddy?
Me? Yeah, yeah. You better lead the way. You better lead it here, because honestly, I am a totally amateur at this. Right, hang on. That's the link. I think is it working?
What is up, everybody? It is the WGL TV coming to you live on YouTube. My name is Sean Aikman. Coming alongside me is the Machinima Pan, also known as Rave, or Dave, however he likes to be known. How are you doing today, sir?
I am very good, thank you very much. And yourself?
I am doing good. I've literally just got internet back in my new house, and literally the casting grind continues, per se. And, well, this is going to be another quarterfinal match. It is going to be contested between Epsilon and Breakout. Do you know much about these teams, Dave?
I haven't actually heard much about Epsilon. I've heard of Breakout, but tell me about them. Tell me about their history, because I need to know. Oh
goodness! Right. Okay. So Epsilon, a lot of people, it's well known in the community. Epsilon have this one player they call Jude, and everybody calls him King Jude because of what he's known to do in competitive. He's a very good player. They have a very strong rounded team, Jude being the main one of the main players. Shane, Zanity, Jude and Madcap, all of them just picking him up. But we're gonna go right into the action here on Hardpoint Yemen, and Epsilon are off to a good start on the kill feed, and they're gonna get the first points in this first hardpoint right here.
Epsilon Shane seems to be doing a very good job of keeping himself out of trouble, which is quite hard to do on this hard point. I have to say, it is the worst. I think it's the worst starting hard point of any of the maps. I have to say, this is so open, very easy to get picked off at.
And I mean, it's a very tough hardpoint. It's very open. There's not a lot you can do to maintain control apart from just straight up kill and trying to hold the map control. And right now, 16-3 on the scoreboard. Epsilon are doing very well in this best of 5 match right here. 20-3 on the scoreboard as they currently lead by only 20 seconds, but it is a very good amount considering how difficult that hardpoint is to control, as we'll get ready to move into the next hardpoint in just over 10 seconds.
Yeah, they have moved on to that hardpoint quick. There was still 25 seconds left, and they'd already started to rotate, so they're obviously keen to get on the next hardpoint, is the Epsilon team. And they all seem to be running SMGs at the moment, which is, I've only seen one assault rifle from the Epsilon team. Oh, Jerd has now switched to an assault rifle as well, but it's a very interesting point that nobody ever seems to be using shotguns or anything on this map.
And that's something that's crucial, because the shotgun, I believe, is banned. I think that's why it's not used. And if we can jump on board, please, cameraman, which, as I was about to say, Sneaky does die. It's a commentator's curse for you, as they say, as right now, Breakout doing a good job in this hardpoint. They are getting points back on the leaderboard. After being behind by just over 20 seconds, they're now back into it, only behind by 10 in this hardpoint. Epsilon have control.
If you can see Epsilon Shane, he's running through, he's trying to lock down that area. He immediately gets taken down once again, as you said, commentator's curse, straight away as we try to jump on. But Zanity's got that 3 kill streak right now, controlling that hard point. They're going to want to think about rotating very, very soon, but I think Breakout are already there.
And Breakout, yeah, they are at the next hardpoint, which is at the market, but they, in the meantime, have lost over 20 seconds on the hardpoint, which now puts them 30 seconds behind in total in this game right here of Hardpoint Yemen. But the market hardpoint, in effect, they're going to close some points back here. They have a very, very good setup, and the kills are going in their favor. Let's see how much they can get back into this.
If you lock down this hardpoint properly, like these guys have done right here, it is so hard to break through because the amount of cover that is being used. You can already see, like right now, they had a very, very hard job, but they managed to finally do it, which is very, very difficult. They had such a good lockdown. It's a shame nobody had any kill streaks to call in, because they could have had that for the full 60 seconds.
And that's the main thing right there. You can see the kills right now going in favor. Nice two-piece there by Maka. He's going to get over the M8A1. 11-6 on the scoreboard. 75-51 in total. The next hardpoint going to make its way down to that little mini church right there. And you can see Breakout are pretty much set up. They always seem to be behind, but they always manage to set up for these next hardpoints, which is pretty crucial to get some points back here, Dave.
It is. You always see Epsilon move very, very quickly. Like they get off if they know they've lost the hard point. They seem to be moving around straight away, getting to that next hard point. If you look at, oh my god, I can't pronounce that. Ainsley, is that it? I've got it. Oh yes, there we go. He was anchoring so well there until he got taken out in the final bit. But now he's got to come back and try and get that anchor position back again, taking people down as they try and enter the hard point from the window.
Nice two-piece there by Robs. He has the Beretta. He has all streaks ready as well. And Breakouts are getting themselves back into this right here. Robs will go down, but he does have the War Machine ready to use, along with his Lightning Strike and Hellstorm. That could be pretty crucial towards the later stages of this match right here. But currently, as you can see, 96-79 on the scoreboard. Seconds are ticking in favor of Epsilon as they look to try and extend this lead right now.
He is surely going to use those kill streaks on the open areas. There's no way he's going to waste them on that. Maybe when they rotate, he's going to set them in. Try and cut off Epsilon because he's got those streaks and they are all important in this game of Hardpoint.
And that's this is a great example because this hardpoint right now really open to put the streaks into use. And
there you go.
As you say it, there we go. That's a great little bit of stats right there. In goes the Lightning Strike, getting the kill on Shane. Rob's doing very well on the kill feed, and his team are doing well, but they're still behind, but not by much. But they do have control of this hardpoint right here.
It is all to do with Robs right now. He is completely cutting off the enemy team. He knows he's nearer that second Hellstorm, and he's trying to get the streaks. He's playing really, really conservative, trying to anchor that back point there, but they're all coming in on the opposite side, so he needs to get kills if he needs to get that kill streak. And, ooh, he's so close. He needs to use that Hellstorm before he gets another one.
And you can see right here, Rob's going down on the hard point, and he is going to have all the streak, or not all the streaks, but he's going to get a replenish of his Lightning Strike and Hellstorm, so he'll keep the War Machine ready if he wants to use that. With 5 seconds to go in this current hardpoint right here, we wait to see. We're going to go back to the beginning hardpoint, right in the middle of the map, and it's still being Epsilon. They've maintained their lead from the very start, but Breakouts have pushed them all the way from the beginning. It's been a great match so far.
The great thing about Robs is that War Machine is going to come in so handy in those inner hard points inside the buildings. Just fire them in there, knowing the enemy team's going to be there, and he's going to take off a lot of people from an inside hard point. And of course, he's got those aerial kill streaks ready to take out any other enemy team that, of course, in any open hard point. So he's in a really good position right now.
And this is something that's very crucial. You can see, looking at the scoreboard right now, Robs has hit the 20 bomb already, doing a great job on the kill feed, on the kill, should I say, for his team. 38-132 on the scoreboard. And you can see the hardpoint right now in control for Breakout. They are going to obviously leave it right now to try and get the anchor spawn for the next hardpoint. And it's going to be very difficult to do so, but they're looking to try and force the advantage right here.
I have to say, who do you think so far is looking on top to win this game? I mean, it's pretty close at the moment, but who do you think are playing the best? Come on.
Honestly, right now, it's even, but you can see, and this is why Epsilon are leading, but the question is how long they're going to lead. Epsilon right now, I think, might just edge it towards the latter stages of this game. However, though, Breakout do have a lot of score streaks ready to use, and it looks like Breakout are going to take the lead for the first time in this match. Consistency is the key. They have the lead. Can they keep it up right here?
Both TM and Robs have still got kill streaks to use and call in. TM just tried to call his kill streak, but he unfortunately got EMP'd, so that's a no-go. So who knows what are they trying to do here? What do you think they're trying to do to get into that hardpoint? They can't afford to lose those 25 seconds left in that hardpoint. They have to contest.
And that's the main thing. You can't really call streaks in either because the hardpoint's inside. It's pretty much a wasted streak if you decide to call it in. Epsilon doing a great job right here. You can see obviously the experience of Epsilon just doing the work for this hardpoint. But it looks to me, as you can see on the overhead map, Breakout's already moving to the next hardpoint yet again. And if we go back to earlier on in this match, this is how they got back into this match, by holding the market hardpoint. Can they do it again?
They're not as quick on the ball this time, I'm afraid. They haven't set up as they did last time, so it might be slightly easier to get them out. Don't forget that Rob still has those that War Machine, which he hasn't touched yet. I wonder what he's saving it for. Oh, gets totally taken out by Judd then. That's pretty unlucky, to be honest, but what can you do?
Jude on the 7-kill streak. Let's jump over him. Now the Hellstone going in right now. There's a lot of pressure on Jude. And down he goes. Brilliantly done by Robs with a 3-piece with the Hellstone. Now here comes the Hellstone by Jude. Bit of retribution as he'll pick up Sneaky. 1 for 3 in the Hellstone fight. Oh my god, he just destroyed with the AN-94. I do not believe that. That was awesome by Jude. As you can see on the score right now, 194 to 174. The market hardpoint still being held by Breakout right here.
The War Machine is finally out, and he seems to be using it to cover his the entrances to that final hardpoint as he's left there alone as the rest of his team rotates. Very good strategy, and Breakout are focusing on the next hardpoint. They're not really too worried about the last few seconds of that market hardpoint, and it's all going to be about this inside bit. I think this is where the War Machine is going to come into play. Yes, Rob's taken it out. He's spamming it in the windows, trying to get those kills. There's one, and now it's a free hardpoint.
And that's the main thing. War Machine's just going to be used for clearance, and down goes Jude. He's just spamming it. Gets a hit marker there, I believe, on Shane with the flak jacket. And right now, Breakout forced the advantage there. Now in this hardpoint, it looks to me like they're going to take a lead. Look at the scoreline right here with only 1:18 to go. This has been an absolutely phenomenal match to kick off this best of 7 series right here. It is going back and forth, 199 to 205 on the scoreboard. Breakout lead, and now Epsilon back in it, but Breakout are going to hold the hardpoint for the duration, it seems.
I cannot believe how close this is going to be. It's all going to come down to that very last hard point. It's going to be a photo finish, which is absolutely brilliant for this opener. Absolutely fantastic. Aggressive gameplay from both sides. Yesterday in the quarterfinals, watching some of the teams, they were just slightly, they weren't as aggressive as these two teams are being right now, and it's really nice to see some competitive gameplay.
And this is something that's crucial. I said Epsilon are more of a team towards the latter stages of the game, and now they have to step it up on the determining hardpoint, which will decide which team takes this first match. 240 to 224 on the scoreboard right here. The time is ticking down. Epsilon are going to take the lead, only briefly it seems, because here comes the push of Breakout. Let's see what they can do right here. As Longboard with 80, they're going to force the advantage, and it looks to me like they may be able to take game 1 here.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. It's 12 seconds left. I'm speechless. I literally can't speak. It is going to be so close. There's contesting the hard point. Finally, Epsilon get into it. Who is going to... Is it mathematically possible?
No, it's not.
It's not. Wait, it is. It's going to be a tie. It's a tie.
Oh my god. What the hell? I do not believe it.
Son of a gun. Oh, call me hipster. That was absolutely fantastic opening game. Oh my god. I have never seen such an exciting opening game. And it's only the semis.
Oh my goodness me, what a start for this match. And a draw means we're just going to move on. The series tied at 0. What a match by both teams. A little frustrated, I imagine, of Breakout considering how close they were to winning. But Epsilon showing their worth to pull it back. What an unbelievable first match. We'll now move on to Search and Destroy Express for our second match. And who knows where we go from here. I do not know, because it's been crazy so far.
I tell you what, we did see some fantastic S&D gameplay yesterday from PE. He was rocking that sniper. I think he got about 15 to 16 kills with the sniper. So it's interesting to see how the teams are going to lay it out this time. And which team would you say is stronger at Search and Destroy, Breakout or Epsilon?
Honestly, right now it's Epsilon in regards to Search. I can't tell you, but with the sheer star power that Epsilon have on their team, you'd have to feel that they are going to be the team to take Search. But that's not to disregard Breakout. Formerly known members from Breakout, also known as Equilibrium, a couple of months back. They're now known as Breakout, and they have shown their worth on Yemen hardpoint. I think we did a replay of Yemen. I'm not sure. I think we are replaying it. I guess that's what happens when it draws. We had no idea. That's the beauty of it, because that's the first time I've seen it live be a draw. So I think we're getting a replay, and if we do get a replay, well, what do we expect from?
Are we getting a replay? Do we have a man talking in our ear telling us? Yes, no, maybe so.
Right.
The teams are currently deciding whether they want to replay that game or not. I suppose. Okay, the rules are, apparently the official rules are, you have to replay it if it is a tie. However, if both teams say that and they don't want to replay it, they want to move on, then we are allowed to, of course, move on to the S&D on Express. So that's the rules.
What do you think, Dave? Do you think they should replay it, or?
I personally think that well, they've obviously both said no, or one of them said no, because there is a replay. But I have to say, a draw on the first, certainly on the first game, isn't that much of a big deal. So obviously, one of the teams thought they were stronger, they wanted to win, or maybe both teams thought they deserved to win. I think, to be honest, I couldn't call it there either way. Both teams definitely deserved it. They were both giving it to their all towards the end. And how often does a tie happen in competitive? It's not that often, surely.
It doesn't happen in Hardpoint often, that's for sure. That's an unbelievable occurrence, to say the very least. But we're off and running in take 2, if you want to call it that, of Hardpoint Yemen. And it looks to me that, well, we're going to see Breakouts with the advantage to kick it off. Last game it was Epsilon, although I say that was only 1 second to go on the Hardpoint. But still, well, who knows where we'll go from that amazing first match. Unbelievable.
I've already noticed some gun changes on the Epsilon team. All 4 are running assault rifles. There are no SMGs. We have 3 of the M8s and 1 AN-94, which is it's quite interesting to see that they've switched from the SMGs. Why do you think they've done that?
Honestly, right now, the assault rifles just offer a lot more firepower in general. The SMGs, obviously, they have the fire rates, but the assault rifles are a lot more reliable in regards to the AN-94, the M8s, and the FAL and those guns per usual. And that's why Epsilon, I think, have changed up right here. Remember, they just play Breakout, so they've kind of learned what they're familiar with, and they're looking to counter that. And they're off to a great start in that first hardpoint as we get ready to move to the next one.
TM already are waiting on that hardpoint, rotating very, very early, getting a few hit markers there. Nothing to really talk about. Of course, hit markers are the bane of of this game. It's the one thing you certainly don't want to see, especially in competitive mode. It can be very frustrating.
Of course, I mean, hit markers are, being the bane, as you said, of competitive. It's just the way it is. Sometimes you'll kill them instantly, sometimes you won't. It's the beauty of it. And right now, Breakout doing a great job on this hardpoint. You can see 29-28 on the scoreboard. They have brought it back in regards to the scoreline, and right now it's all numbers in regards to this hardpoint. It's Epsilon are going to force the advantage right there. Madcat with a fantastic 2-piece with the Beretta 23i. He has a Hellstorm ready to go.
I have to say something interesting about the Beretta was in fact patched today, guys, if you did not know. The damage has been reduced, and the akimbo has been reduced and been given a wider hip spread as well as the single cap 40, although of course I think that is banned now, I do believe. Is that banned in total? Yes, it is banned. And of course, I want to get your take on this, because Benson gave me a take on it yesterday. The FAL is now banned in the US. Do you think we'll be seeing that in Europe anytime soon?
Oh my goodness. Honestly, it's just... I think I'd like to see it banned just because it migrates the communities together, so we don't have like rule sets that are completely different for different like nationalities. But I mean, that's something we can talk about after this match, as Madcat did just get a 2-piece right there with a Hellstorm, one of them and another kill being on his teammate, 71-30. And you remember from the last game, the market hardpoint seemed to be the bane for the team known as Epsilon. They're now doing a good job on this, and they're managing to maintain this market hardpoint. They have a very comfortable lead right here.
They are pulling away faster and faster as each second passes. They are getting that hardpoint, getting those kills. Shane is halfway towards his kill streaks. He's going to want to kind of camp it out, wait for those enemies to come in the corner. Of course, most of the teams should be rotating now, as there is only 10 seconds left to go. It'll be interesting to see who gets on the next hardpoint first.
And that's the main thing. I mean, you can get on the first hardpoint, but you've got to consistently maintain it. And it looks to me like it's a Breakout, and yes, it is. It's Breakout on the hardpoint right here with 56 seconds to go. I don't even know why I just mentioned the hardpoint timer, but there we go. You can see Breakout on the hardpoint right here, trying to get some seconds back into this match. They need to do a good job right here, but here come the numbers of Epsilon. They're just using sheer firepower with the ARs and their numbers to try and force in, and they're doing a good job right here.
I have to say, I'm looking at Sneaky right now, and he keeps switching out. He finds SMGs on the floor, and when he leaves the hard point, he takes the assault rifle with him. It's really, really sneaky play, picking up weapons as you go to sort of maintain the area control. Is very, very smart by Breakout.
And it is smart indeed, but in regards to that, they're doing a good job. This is something I think Epsilon just needed to warm up. Look at Madcat, my goodness me. Look at the scoreboard right here. Madcat 20-6. And this is what I was talking about when I said any member of Epsilon can step up. And when they do step up, it's very painful for the other team. And Madcat right now is finding his rhythm. He has a Hellstorm and Lightning ready to call in. He's doing a fantastic job right here in this game of Hardpoint.
He's calling that Hellstorm in, but he's not going to get any kills, as you see that. And he gets taken out before he can get his War Machine, which is pretty unlucky, because that War Machine, as we saw last time, very useful for clearing out hard points that are inside buildings. That is the one thing that is good about this map, is that each hard point has got buildings, a good mix of buildings and outside areas for the hard points. So it's always interesting to see diverse gameplay. And Madcat right now, unfortunately, gets taken out as soon as I start talking about him. But we can go over to Zanti right now, who also gets taken out.
Goodness.
How many times is it going to happen? I'm not going to say any more names. That's it.
Alright, well, I'm putting with Shane. I'm going to say it, and he's going to get the assist and the kill. And he did try and get a kill with the Barrette right there. He's not going to do so. Scorpion Evo with the laser. He's just going to hip fire right now. That's what the laser sight does best. Just hip fire your way to victory. And right now, Epsilon have just, I don't know what they've done, but hey, they have stepped it up right here. This is fantastic.
This is absolutely amazing play by Epsilon, considering how well, it was the closest it could possibly be. A tie last time. They have absolutely brought it back. I'm looking at Madcat. He's sitting on that hard point. He's oh my god! Get turned on. Oh, sorry, Robs, but that was an absolutely fantastic piece of play by Madcat there. He's on a 4-kill streak. He's got his lightning strike very close to his Hellstorm missile, and he's getting shot out from the window, but there's fairly poor accuracy going on from whoever that was from Breakout there. He is looking for that kill, and he's still being aggressive, even though he's so close to his streaks, and unfortunately gets taken out as he's jumping over the gorge.
And you can see right here the score is 186-62 on the scoreboard for the team known as Epsilon. They are losing this half point. As I say that, Shane now going in to get to the points on this specific half point. 189-65. Points are tallying up in their favor right now. I've got to give it to Epsilon. They have really just stepped up. I mean, we compared last game, and there were slight flaws in their game. For example, the market hard point and the church hard point seem to be the ones they have problems with. They seem to have fixed that, and it's now a 140-second lead, and this is dominant right now.
Ooh, Sneaky's just got all of his kill streaks in one big lump. That was an absolutely brilliant bit of play, capturing that hard point and getting the kill just before. He's now got the Death Machine, the Lightning Strike, and the Hellstorm Missile, and there's no way I can see that Breakout can really come back from this unless a whole of Epsilon just sort of lie down and play doggy, really.
That's an interesting example, but I'd like to say they won't do that. But I mean, Breakout can still do it, but they need to just offer sheer firepower. And right now, Sneaky on an 8-kill streak. He's going to be the man to do that as he looks to try and get some kills, but the EMP is going to affect his accuracy a little bit. He will go down, but remember, he has a Death Machine ready to call in if needed. That Death Machine, it can be very, very brutal in the right hands.
Yeah, we had a very interesting situation yesterday where we saw somebody run with the Death Machine and the War Machine at the same time. That was quite an interesting bit of play here. But still, rotating around to the next hard point. Who is going to get there first? Oh, we're calling in a lightning strike from Sneaky there. Is he going to get the kills?
And it goes, and we'll get Jude.
1, 2, 3.
Well. Oh, wow. Oh my God.
Completely cleared out the Epsilon team there. And he's getting to the Hellstorm straight away as well. They are not messing around. Breakout. They are seriously just trying to pull it back, because of course if Epsilon control a hard point for more than 38 seconds, that is it. That is the end of the game, and it won't happen in this hard point, but it could very easily happen in the next.
And that's the main thing right here. Epsilon just throwing the numbers in at the hard point. In goes Jude with a nice 2-piece right there with the Beretta and the M8. And Shane's going to pick up the kill on Sneaky after he took out Madcat. And right now, Epsilon, after obviously both teams or one team agreeing to replay, because that is in the rules, they have found their rhythm on this map of Hardpoint Yemen. And my goodness me, that was quite awesome there by Shane. 220, 230, 223. Sorry, Dave.
Shane just got absolutely rinsed. There was no other word of saying. I was split at each end there, but now it's Breakout. Seem to be having a major comeback here. They've stepped up their game. They've obviously had a massive team talk, a pep talk, something that's got them going, because they are controlling these hard points like nothing else. Of course, they have to rotate early. They can't afford to lose that many more points. They are slowly crawling this game back. It's very interesting to see.
And you can see the grenade going out here by Shane. Double A's going to go out. He's going to just rush in, get the kill on Ainsy. He's completely stunned, and down he goes. All you have to do right now, if you're Epsilon, is just go in there. They've got a guaranteed win no matter what. A minute and 13 means only 73 seconds in total, and the score's over 90. They are guaranteed to have taken this first map, and they would like to win by the score limit rather than the time limit, because it's just going to affect Breakout that little bit more.
It is. It's almost a game of chicken here. The more you psych out your team, the enemy team, the more they. And we saw that yesterday. Oh man, I can't remember the teams now. It's so bad. But they had a. Oh god, can I have a reminder who the teams were yesterday? I can't remember for the life of me. Horizon, yeah, Horizon absolutely dominated against EP. They got a 6-0 lead in the first game of Search and Destroy, so it was an absolute walkover from then. But it's psychological stuff does play a very interesting game here. Yeah.
And, I mean, of course, I mean, if you can take a score limit win, then it's going to affect your opposing team that little bit more. And now we have a winner from Hardpoint Yemen, finally, after we had the most amazing draw and previously in the first match on stream. This is technically the third match, although the second in the series, Search and Destroy Express. And this is a whole different ball game in its own right. Breakout can slow the game down here and play to their style and maybe get a win here. We'll see how they go about it. What do you think, Dave?
I'm honestly, this is the first time I've seen these two teams play. I've heard a little bit about Epsilon, as I said before, but I don't know any of these teams' strengths. And as you said, it was you said Epsilon was the team to look out for in this game of Search and Destroy. And as they played in the last game, the way they came back after that draw, I'm kind of leaning towards Epsilon as well.
And Jude, I thought Jude wasn't going to be able to connect, but he is in. We are off and running. We'll jump on board with Jude for this first round, if we can, cameraman, because he has the bomb right here. Going to use Extreme Conditioning Lightweight to rush up to that control room right there, chuck down his trophy system, and obviously be a little bit careful right here. His teammates just trying to position themselves throughout the map as they look to try and get first blood.
It is very interesting here. I feel that both teams have gone completely the opposite direction. There's not much really going on right now. Just sort of a stalemate. We can already see one of the is it the breakout crew? I think it is. Yeah, the breakout crew sitting in that invincible room. I'm sorry, I'm very new to this. It's all a new experience. Sneaky's already got 2 of those kills, so it's a 2 versus 4 situation already. And finally a kill from breakout there.
Oh my God, brilliant!
The B23 are absolutely fantastic from Joe there. And he's carrying the bomb as well, so that's going to give him some extra points. Very, very nice indeed. So
brilliantly done by Jude.
Situation. 2 versus 2 situation. Of course, everyone's given away their position now, so everyone's going to be flocking towards that A bomb site.
Oh, and he has been spotted. The last member of Breakout, that is Robs. He needs to be very careful, but he has obviously moved away. Rocking the Benjamin. Camo gets shot from the window of the control room, and a 4v2 has been turned into a 2-0. What a fantastic round for Epsilon and MyCat, as well as Jude. Both of them picking up both kills. MyCat with the M8 doing the work right there. Good job.
I mean, he just poked his head out and got absolutely owned. That was a fantastic bit of accuracy there by MyCat. Very nice indeed. Alright, we're going to hop with the...
We'll jump on with the bomb carrier, as per usual. See what bomb carrier does.
Okay.
There we go, Sneaky.
I do apologise, I have some technical issues. Headphones have suddenly decided to mute. Can't hear anything.
Well, I guess while good old Dave fixes the technical issues, we'll have faith on the guy. It's, it's okay. But we can see Matt, oh my goodness me. And as we were talking about technical issues, Epsilon just completely tearing them apart. And oh my goodness me, they just rushed the attack. They rushed the attackers, and MyCat yet again with the 2-piece of the M8. Fantastic stuff. MyCat right now with that M8 continuing on from what he did on Yemen. He's doing a phenomenal job right here. He's 4-0, round 3 about to get underway.
It is all about MyCat, and hello, I'm back again. It's all fine. Everybody running to that B bomb site on the Epsilon team. It's going to be a 2 versus 4 situation. It's going to be nasty if Breakout can't pull their finger out here. The whole Epsilon team are looking for the kills, and we can already see MyCat's going on the outside. He's going to get that. Only hit markers. But Shane finishes him off. Very nice in that immortal room, the bulletproof room. If you guys didn't know, you can not shoot anybody from in there. Only grenades will work.
There's something you learn every day. We'll jump on board with TM right now. He's actually behind Epsilon, but he's kind of blown his chance to get a kill. He's going to try and get some shots in that room. He's getting hit big time. He's still alive, and he finally goes down. My goodness me, he's like a sponge bag right there. He just didn't want to die. We're on board with Ainsley with the DSR as he looks to get... Oh, he gets it back. That's so unfortunate. Wow.
Oh, that moment where that shot had to only... The hit markers with the DSR is a 1-hit kill if you hit anybody in the upper body, upper arms, and mid arms. So he had to have hit him in the hand or lower legs to get that hit marker, which is so unlucky because I could only see the top half of the body there.
That's so unfortunate, and that's the beauty of online, sadly. And sometimes you get hit markers the snipers. Other times it just goes so well for you. And unfortunately, it just didn't go in favor of ANZ. We're off and running round 4 of Express Search. And right now, Epsilon just doing a fantastic job, continuing where they left off on Hardpoint Yemen. Let's jump on board with Robs, who is the bomb carrier right now, rocking the M8 with the Delos Mortis camo, as we wait to see what he can do. He's going to hop up into the skybox. He needs to be very careful right here. He's trying to pre-aim, and he gets Jude with the M8 on the hip fire. Good stuff.
Oh, that hip fire was absolutely brutal there. It's very, very unlucky from the person on the receiving end of that, I have to say. But playing more cautiously now, they know they have to get a plant. They know they have to get around in here. They don't want to give Epsilon too much of a lead. That would be very, very foolish indeed, as they are playing so strong here. Very sneaky hit markers for days. It was fun. I've never seen something. It's very interesting to see from breakout.
Wow.
That is what you call a switch right there. Pulls out his Scorpion and absolutely rinses the enemy team there. Once again, getting in that little headshot spot is really nice to see, these little headshot spots. I'm a pub player. I don't see these spots very much. It's very interesting to see how the competitive people play on Express.
And right now on board with Robs, he's going to look at the train. Down he goes to Shane's MSMC. Shane now on a 4-kill streak. And this is again referring to what I said earlier. Any member of Epsilon, when they find their rhythm, they can step up when needed. And right now, earlier it was a Mad Cat. Now it's Shane. And as I say that, Mad Cat picking up the final kill.
Mad Cat is just on the ball today. He must be running super awareness, I swear.
I mean, look at this. You can see popping out the window right there. And he's just got the accuracy nailed down to a point, or to a T, should I say, and he gets that kill right there, and it's 4-0, and my goodness me, this is becoming to be better and better for Epsilon as round 5 about to get underway right here.
This is exactly what crossed EP yesterday. 6-0. Is it going to be a 6-0, do you think? The way they're playing at the moment, it looks like it could be.
And I hope not, but this is the whole psychological factor of Call of Duty in a way. I mean, when you, oh my goodness me, Jude actually getting a collateral on his teammate as well as sneaking. I'm sure Sanity won't mind, it's Jude, but right now it is 3-on-3. Epsilon with the bomb on board with Jude, who has the bomb, trying to get a few hit markers. He's getting the hit markers, but he's just not getting the kills. Obviously the bullet penetration not enough right there. Nobody runs with FMJ in competitive, which is very interesting. But of course, this map is very notorious. Those little metal sheets absolutely ruin the amount of damage your bomb will do. And already, Jerd has planted the bomb. Shane is on a 6-kill streak. Shane is doing a fantastic job. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, any member, oh my, and I think Mad Cat hit 4 kill cams in this game.
I think he has. He's hit. Wait, he has. Oh, did he hit the 5th one as well? I know.
I'm not sure. I think he's hit 4 or 5, but his M8 right now is just on fire.
It is. Fantastic. It is. He needs to sell those accuracy skills, man. I can tell you right now, they are some absolutely insane accuracy skills.
Be something to do. Hey, it's a good way of making a buck, although I'm not sure many people would appreciate. But off and running in round 6 right now. We'll jump aboard the bomb carrier TM from Breakout as they're going to make their way down to that A side area. Looking at the overhead map, 3 members of Epsilon in the B area. So right now, if I'm Breakout, you want to rush in, make it happen. Breakout TM getting shot a few times. He has to drop out right now.
Yes, and that is a very crucial play there, because the whole of the Epsilon team are going to know now where the enemy team are going. So they're going to be moving across and trying to get those kills. And already it is a 3 versus 3 situation with Jerd with 2 kills. It's very interesting. He's just head glitching there, taking his time, and we're going to get back. Oh, Jerd! Oh, that's why you take your time, right there. Perfect accuracy, brilliant.
And that's the beauty. I mean, if you can maximize the effectiveness of a head glitch, then do it by all means. On board with TM right now. He's going to get a few hit markers on Zanity. Won't pick up the kill. Now he's in a 2v1 situation. He's going to just dolphin dive past that window to avoid being shot. But now you can guarantee they'll probably know where he's going, which is towards, oh my goodness me, he's getting shot by the stairs. He's hurt big time. He's going to try and make the ambitious run, and he will go down to Jude. Good effort.
Good effort, but no cigar. It was a 1-on-3 situation, which unfortunately the way Epsilon are playing now is it's just not going to happen. They are playing absolutely going, but still manages to get the kill on that tiny Pixel.
Pixel, that's it's a little unfortunate to call someone a Pixel, but hey, you call it like
no. I was speaking in terms of how much of his body was exposed. Don't worry.
And we'll move on to Capture the Flag on Standoff. My favorite map for Capture the Flag, just because of so many routes you can go and how dramatic it can be. Now, here's a little bit of information for you. Breakout ANZ. Around about 3 weeks ago, he actually put on dogs for this map, and he managed to get dogs in a game of 4v4 Capture the Flag on standoff, and it was during the Astro Cup semi-finals of the qualification cup, and that in its own right was astonishing to see. And I don't think he's going to try and put on dogs against Epsilon right now, but who knows? We'll wait and see where we go from here.
If he does, it does come to fruition, then it's going to be a very interesting game. As you said, this is your favorite map for Capture the Flag. It is also my favorite map for Capture the Flag as well. I absolutely love this map for all game types. In fact, it's just such a balanced map. It's really it plays well, so many different routes, and it's going to be really interesting to see how each team's going to pull off here. Who's your money on this time then?
Oh well, I mean, no offense to Breakout, but a 6-0 in S&D, as well as the dominant hardpoint match after they drew in the first match. Epsilon right now have the momentum. How are they going to put it to use? I have to go with Epsilon here, just because, again, of any time any one of their players can step up. We're off and running for the first round of Capture the Flag on standoff.
Ainsley has not put on the dogs. You'll be. I don't know if you're happy to know. So it's going to be no dogs today. But there has been some interesting score streak changes. Sneaky has gone back to his death machine, and Robs and TM are rocking out the stealth chopper, which is of course very good for kind of blocking off areas, routes that they can run, especially when the flag's cap. If you can lock off 2 routes and make sure that they can only run 1 route, it's very interesting. And Breakout TM already getting that long distance kill right there. Very nice indeed.
And right now, Jude's had the flag for about 20 seconds. We're going to see a counter pull by Sneaky right here as we wait to see where we go from here. 4 minutes and 10 to go. Jude's going to just stay with his team. This is the smartest thing to do right now when you're on Capture the Flag. Stay with your team. Obviously, make sure there's no score streaks they can call in on you, and just play and take your time. Sneaky in the warehouse. Jude at the tractor.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting here. They need to. This is always a fun situation when both teams have pulled the flag, both have it back to their respective areas. What do you do in this situation?
And honestly, right now, it's just a matter of attacking. I mean, you've got to attack, obviously, the other flag carrier, but you can't be too overzealous, because obviously there's a respawn delay. So if 2 members were to go and attack, maybe, for example, Epsilon, and try and get the flag back and they die, that's a 4v2, and a chance for 2 members to get a good push in on the warehouse right here. It's all about tactical gameplay and how you can put it to use. And we'll jump on Shane. Oh, it's about to jump over Shane. He goes down. There's something wrong with jumping on board with people and them instantly dying. It just happens.
I tell you what, Jerd was doing some very interesting play right there. He was staying by the tank, which is at first I thought was a bit odd, but then I realised that he's not near any major running positions if he stayed by that tank. And now that he kind of knows where the enemy team is, he's staying back, making sure that that flag cannot be taken if he gets shot down.
And this is very crucial, because obviously right now we have to see a defining kill. The question is, are we going to see a kill streak being built up and then a kill streak being used against the flag carrier? Or will we just see another kill as Drew goes down to TM? And now TM, with the opportunity, he cannot rush though, because he needs to be careful. He does go down though. His teammate needs to not get the kill, but my cat! Fantastic 2-piece. He's going to maintain the flag control for his team. And we're right back to where we started yet again.
Oh, is this so much tension? The tension's killing you, and trying to get in from every single angle. Breakout, but Epsilon just shutting them down at every single possible opportunity. And I have to say, this is one of this is quite an exciting standoff. You don't normally expect it to be boring, but both teams are still trying to be aggressive, still trying to get those flags each. And we're going to have a look at Mad Catz now, who's on a lovely little 2-kill streak there. Hopefully the commentator's curse won't be breaking his luck anytime soon. But George is doing a great job of protecting him. Shane as well, trying to cut off as many areas as possible. Though I have to say, we're going to see a breakout member coming through the tank, and it is Mad Catz with that beautiful accuracy with the M8 again, but finally gets taken down by breakout Ainsley. So we're still back to the same standoff situation. There's such great D going on here. It's absolutely incredible.
It's good stuff. We'll jump up on if we can on board with Shane, cameraman, because he's playing a little bit of sneakiness right here. He knows the flag carrier is nearby. He's going to try and throw a stun to deceive the enemy, but he has been spotted, sadly. He has no dead silence, so remember, footsteps are loud and clear. Shane needs to be very careful. He's going to hop outside the window. Down he goes. It is all about defense right here, and both these teams, just like you said, doing absolutely fantastic defense right here. The breakout flag has been swapped between every single member of the Epsilon team so far, but Sneaky still holds... Oh, wait, has Sneaky just been taken down? No, he's not. He's still alive. He still has that flag. And it's crazy because normally you do not get capture the flags where the defense goes on for a good 3 minutes. Shane gets 1 kill. And Jane, oh my goodness, Shane almost managed to get Sneaky down. He's going to try and jump over the warehouse, try to deceive the enemy. Remember, Shane does not have dead silence, so his footsteps are loud and clear. Down he goes. Breakout doing a great job defending, just like Epsilon have been doing. But as I was saying, both these teams showing that, well, capture the flag isn't just about straight up attack. It's all about the defense as well. They have both done fantastic work right here.
Don't forget, guys, if the flag is returned in the last few seconds, the enemy team will be right next to that flag cap. So it's not as if they have to run anywhere. It will be literally down to the last second. But it looks like we might be seeing a 0-0 draw in this first round of Capture the Flag, which is really, really interesting. Some incredible defense work going on by Epsilon. As I said, the flag has been moving between each member of the enemy team, but Sneaky has kept that flag for the entire game. He's
the only person who hasn't died, which is a good accomplishment in a Capture the Flag match, to say the very least, but is obviously going to be a draw. Both teams, as we said, just showing fantastic defense work as the final kill going to be on board with Jude, as you're going to see the AN-94 just coming into play with that beautiful ghost camo. Well, a lot of people want to get that camo, and who can blame them? It is a very nice looking camo indeed.
It is a very nice looking camo. I do like that camo. I got it for free. Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask how. Maybe you pre-ordered, I hope, or maybe you got it through some. Oh, so you got it through some other means. So I'm not going to go into that. We'll just accept the jealousy. We'll move on to round 2 as Jude's going to get the first kill. And
Jude's on a 7 kill streak.
Yes, this is crucial because remember now he has score streaks. So if we get in the same situation as last time, we are going to see the score streaks come to play.
There will be no hope. Those aerial kill streaks on the
Oh my god! Phenomenal!
That was absolutely incredible. Georgius going in and wrecking 3 members of Breakout. Fantastic, and he's got the pull, and he knows he's got the time because of that respawn delay. Running with his knife out, that extends his running time and his running speed. So is he going to get the cap? I think he will get the cap. It looks like this Epsilon is shutting down Breakout, although there are shots being fired outside. He's going to go for the dolphin dive. He's going to get a cap. Finally have got a cap on the board, and Epsilon Jerd is on a 10 kill streak, ladies and gentlemen.
As people would say in the online community, King Jude's doing it best as he looks to try and go for an 11 kill streak. His accuracy slightly off. He gets the wall ban anyway. No big deal to Jude. He has all the streaks ready. He should call in his little replenishment of that streak. And he'd have another lightning strike to call in. He's going to do so. Listening to me. That's what I like. Oh, he hasn't called it in.
He hasn't. He pinged it. He pinged it because now when he gets that replenishment lightning strike, I think I'm right in saying he shall get the replenishment ping. Does he?
That's a good call, actually. I think so, but he is going to get a team kill. On Chin, I completely forgot about the pin with the lightning strike, obviously, where it tells you briefly where they are. That's a very good call there.
The lightning strike actually counted towards his kill there, towards his kill streak. If you look, it's now on 13. He'd only killed 1 member before, so doesn't that mean his own teammate has now counted towards his kills?
Hey, if you want to boost if you want to make yourself look good on stream, boost a kill streak. Get your teammates. There's a little bit of a life lesson for you, and I'm bored still with Jude.
That is so aggressive.
Wow.
14 kills. This is ridiculous. He's going to be absolutely relentless here. It's all about Jurds right now. That's all I can say.
King Jude, as many people would say, and I've mentioned it many times, but he has proven time and time and again why he is, if not the top European player right now. He is doing phenomenal. That's 15 kills in a row without dying. This is unreal.
This is fantastic. I'm enjoying it. I'm literally just watching Judd. It seems that the Breakout team, if we look on the map, is being really, really defensive of that left-hand corner. They're trying to stop Judd because they've seen Judd come around there quite a few times. Mad Cats is kind of dancing around there. It's that's what running route. Oh no! Oh dear.
I'm going to hear the most depressing groan simply because of Judd dying, which is a shame because we want to see the streak go on and on, but that's fine. It happens, and right now Breakout want to try and force some kind of advantage, but then remember they are 2-0 down, and sadly that is going to be a very, very tough comeback to bring back for any team really, especially against a team with the caliber of Epsilon. Remember, it's best of 7, so we will go to one more hard point map before this series may potentially finish, but it's not over yet. But Breakout can still bring this back. It's going to need some effort though.
It is. I'd say they have to pull right now. They have to pull and run right now. There's no other way of doing it. They have to be way more aggressive than they're doing. But the thing is, Epsilon can afford to sit back and have a 3-4-man D if they wanted to. But they still seem to be attacking it and attacking. They want to get those points on the doors, scores on the doors.
And there we go. Sneaky has the opportunity right here. He's going to make his way over. He needs to be very careful. There's a shot from Shane. Good work there. But they're going to pick it up as the lightning strike from Jude is going to deny any opportunity of getting the flag. And now they're going to counter pull. Shane on the run. And that's why score streaks are so vital to use in capture the flag right there.
Those aerial score streaks are absolutely fantastic. You see almost every single team running with the Hellstorm and the Lightning Strike. In fact, I don't think I've seen a single competitive team since the COD Champs run with anything but Hellstorm and Lightning Strike. And if you just saw Epsilon Shane just shooting the breakout enemy on the floor there as a kind of victory dance, because there is no way now, mathematically speaking, how fast you can run across the map, lightweight, extreme conditioning, whatever, there is no way Breakout can win. And there you go. George, sorry, taking out Breakout Robs. I got so confused. I was getting so excited. It's absolutely fantastic play. And they're still attacking. They don't need to.
They don't need to, but look at this. Epsilon with a complete 4-0 wipeout. Although, technically, 3 of those kills were on Breakout, the other one being on his teammate. But hey, if you want to keep pushing, then just do it, because Jude right now doesn't give a damn. And why should he?
Everything right now. There is nothing. No one is safe from King Jude.
No one is safe indeed.
The last second, he did.
He did.
Yeah.
And it is one more match. Hardpoint hijacked in this best of 7.
Okay. Now, I discussed this with Benson yesterday. Hardpoint on hijacked has the worst.
Yes.
Hardpoint of.
I know exactly where you're going at right here.
We called it yesterday Rave Javu, because I had a very unfortunate game where our league play team lost by a single point in the last half second of the game.
Wow.
Particular hardpoint. The second hardpoint, ladies and gentlemen, is the absolute worst hardpoint in this game. The reason being, if you get the anchor, if let's say Epsilon got the anchor straight away, and we have lost quite a few people there.
Breakout leaving. I don't think they realised it's best of 7. They might have thought it was a best of 5. They should be back in just a second. But just to update you guys, a little funny update. I got TweetDeck open right now, and Zanity just tweeted out just basically saying no one shoots Jude's body and gets away with it. I'm assuming that's why Shane was doing the victory dance, as you called it, on the other team. I believe we have...
Only Shane is left, so it's going to be a very interesting match, guys. Next round, I have to...
Well, all right, guys. So this is the end. I think that's Epsilon have got through. Breakout have called it a day, I guess, in regards to this match. And just before we end this stream, I just...
Oh, hang on. There is a vital news update coming in our ears right now. It's very, it's all very confusing. But I think I'll talk about while we wait. I suppose for information, we can talk about that hardpoint if you're up for it. The reason. Oh, no, they have given up now, so there is no need. Oh, Breakout Robs. It's so confusing.
This is unbelievable. We're essentially commentating a game of people joining, and I don't know what's going on.
Continue talking about that second hardpoint if it kills.
Let's do it.
Reason why that second hardpoint is the worst hardpoint slash what do you want to call it, objective of any Call of Duty ever, is because if you get the anchor, let's say Epsilon got the anchor at the back of the map, then the enemy team Breakout would spawn all the way over bomb side, which is all the way across the map. They have to run about 20 seconds worth of running to get to that hardpoint. So that's why it's so difficult to contest.
And I guess I can only assume Breakout might have thought it was a best of 5, hence why they left. They are back, and we're going to obviously get Epsilon right back in here, and in they come. Hardpoint on hijacked, remember, is our 4th of this best of 7 map. Epsilon with a 3-0 lead. They have the opportunity to close it out on what may be the penultimate map in this best of 7. It is being quite an awesome series. I mean, we couldn't have kicked it off any better way, Dave, with a draw of all things on Hardpoint Yemen, and then Epsilon just finding their rhythm, and they've dominated. You've got no disrespect to Breakout, but Epsilon have just absolutely dominated, and they're showing why right now, in my opinion, they are the top team in Europe right now.
They are absolutely fantastic. As you said, I'm very new to this, so I'm sort of weighing up the teams. Epsilon look so much stronger than either of the teams yesterday. Even Breakout looks stronger than some of the two teams yesterday. Some of the plays they've been making, they think they lost confidence in that first map. That draw obviously didn't do anything for the Breakout team. It was obviously very hit and miss for the Breakout team. Will they be able to pull it back? That is the question, because they did fairly well on the first hardpoint game, but since then they've been kind of lacking. I suppose it's kind of like they've been running on half a tank of fuel, really. That's all I can really say.
It's more of the half a tank of full half a tank of fuel. There we go. And half a tank of fuel. I'm not sure why I said that. It's that, but it's also the psychological factor. And you got to remember that obviously in regards to Epsilon, they've really just taken their shots at Breakout and have really found it. The 6-0 on Search, the 4-0 on Capture the Flag. It has really just been a very, very great show by Epsilon right here as they look to finish it off. But that's not to disregard Breakout. They're a very good team, as proven in the first match, technically, of Hardpoint Yemen. When they drew, they can bring it back. The question is, can they step up right now when needed? And I think they can.
They have definitely got the potential. They've definitely got the skills. They just must make sure. Epsilon, in that second match, were rotating 30 seconds before that hard point had finished, leaving only 2 players and then finally only 1 player in the last 15 seconds. That is what's crucial, getting to the next hard point in time. And it's very interesting, this map, with hard points. Like I said, the second hard point, the worst hard. We're going to call that Deja Vu, as I've said already. That is its name forevermore. But the underground hard point, very interesting. Straight after that hard point, ever since it got patched, thank you very much, dear Mr. Vonderhaar, it's not about controlling the middle anymore. It is controlling about the outsides, and that is not, ladies and gentlemen, a poke at David Vonderhaar. It is nice to see things changing in competitive Call of Duty in the same game. I mean, you know, you wouldn't be expecting in Black Ops 1 to see all these sort of changes and stuff like that, but it's nice to see some, you know, and patches as well. Constant patches to guns makes people, you know, change what they use. I mean, it was completely SMG based in the COD Champs. And now it's much more assault rifle based, as you said before.
And it's more assault rifle based from Epsilon because they are mainly just the way. That's the way they prefer playing. Shane loves that MSMC and Scorpion. We've seen that. And
Judd and that M8.
And again, I'm gonna update you guys via Twitter. And without going to game, Zanity just tweeted out that. Apparently, Jude's on a mad one. I've never seen him, so without saying that word, peed off is the abbreviation of it per se, and wanting to kill everyone before. So I guess Breakout shooting his body may have lit a fire underneath Jude's. We'll wait and see. I'm not sure if that's true, but Zanity tweeted it was on his teammate right now. We'll wait and see. Let's go.
Who are we going to jump on board first then?
Let's jump on with Jude. Why not?
Are we going to say Jude straight away? He's running around the outside, which is quite critical. His teammate immediately getting that contest, and it's obviously a 1-0 right now. Jeez, it's a walkover. Absolutely brilliant play.
Teammates.
He doesn't care who he takes out as long as it's someone.
That's the main thing. As you can see right now, TM from Breakout doing a good job on a free kill streak. Did have the hardpoint controlled, and he would have got a streak if he got 1 more kill. Didn't quite happen for him. Madcat, nice 2-piece of the Scorpion right there, showing he can not only use the M8 as just shown, but he can also use that Scorpion. Fantastic stuff right there. As he picks up another one, Madcat right now is just finding something inside him with the Scorpion and M8. He's doing fantastic. Great stuff.
He is dodging bullets like he is Neo. It is absolutely incredible watching him go. He is ducking and diving and weaving. And, this is the grenade there. He's got to come out. And that is an absolutely brilliant play by Mike. There, he's going to get the... Oh, he doesn't quite get the double. Unfortunately, gets taken out by TM there. But fantastic play from Madcat. He's going to be very happy with that. At least he's got his Hellstorm missile. But, of course, there is only one hardpoint, which is outside in this map. The rest of it is indoors.
And that's something that maybe you want to use a War Machine and Death Machine in this situation. But if you want to keep to your Lightning Strike and Hellstorm, then by all means, they're obviously the competitive players. They know what they're doing. As TM's going to get the kill with the Lightning Strike on Zanny right here. 19-30, and Breakout doing a good job on this hardpoint. They are bringing it back. Doing fantastic right here.
It is very interesting that you say about the score streaks, because there is only one member of Epsilon running that War Machine, whereas I think 3 members of the Breakout team are running, in fact, no, all of them are running either War Machine or Death Machine. Sneaky is the only one running that Death Machine. We saw him do that earlier. It's obviously his preferred method of, I suppose, big-ass guns to kill people with in terms of kill streaks. But it's very, I'm really, really fascinated to know how it's going to play out here, because right now, Epsilon are in the lead, and they have got that anchor point. And I've just jumped on board with Ains. That was very, very dodgy play right there. Some connection issues must be resolved. Oh dear.
And well, this is the infamous. If you push RT, Dave, look how many people are on the hard point.
I know.
The size of it, it's just
I know.
astonishing.
I've got it up right now. I can see it. There was 4 players of the breakout team on the hard point. There is only 1 from Epsilon, but that is all you need to contest a hard point. And like I said, it's not about controlling the middle anymore. It's about controlling those entrances as people drop down. You've got to have those reaction times. It's very, very difficult to see. Of course, now they are in the middle. Breakout Ainsley is having a 1v1 with one of the Epsilon members, trying to get that kill. He still hasn't managed to get it quite yet. He's hiding, ducking and diving. He gets 1 kill, gets taken out by Jord there. Absolutely fantastic play. Jord getting taken out almost instantly by Sneaky.
And 26-51 on the scoreboard. As you can see right there, there's not really a lot separating the 2 teams, but this is a map on hardpoint that's really hard to get points, as proven from the hardpoint. Jord's going to get the capture in this kitchen. Hardpoint, this breakout to end. He's the quads, despite one of those kills was him taking out his own teammate, but we'll give him the credit. He gets another 2-piece. TM right now, finding the kills.
Oh my god, how did he find all those people? He just went in and destroyed every team, and he's spawned back in, and he's still going absolutely ham sandwich. This is brilliant play. Breakout are trying to get back in this game, and they are doing very well indeed. Obviously, big pep talk in the party going on there, because they are trying their hardest here, and they are managing to keep this hard point, which is very, very good for the breakout team. Absolutely destroying everyone. This is ridiculous. Epsilon just cannot get inside. Finally, Xanity manages to take out Sneaky. Not Sneaky, sorry, my mistake, Jord. So yeah, very interesting. I'm sorry, it's going so fast. The kill feed, look how fast it's going.
And hey, people criticize Hardpoint, but it produces some fantastic individual pieces of play. And this is where the Lightning Strike and Hellstorms are going to come into play. And there we go, TM getting Jord and Xanity. He's now obviously going to see a Hellstorm going by Madcat. Not going to happen, but
so
inside the Hardpoint.
Taking out his own team. He doesn't cluster it. Very, very wise. Otherwise, he might have taken out his own team again.
You don't want to do that, obviously, but goodness me, 63-61 on the score. Power breakout going to go down right there to Xanity. As you can see, this scoreline, and this is what we were talking about. We did mention, Dave, that in Hardpoint, breakout seem to be very, very efficient, and they're doing a great job right here, taking it to Epsilon again. They now lead for the first time in this match. Can they continue it on this Hardpoint? That's the key thing. But they're doing really, really well right now.
The key thing about Breakout here is, like I said, the next hardpoint, the worst hardpoint, Deja Vu hardpoint, they have to get that anchor straight away, and then they will have a really, really comfortable lead. Of course, they are leading right now by over 10 points, 10 seconds rather, I should say, and it's going to be interesting to see, but it looks to me like Epsilon might have that anchor, which would be a bit of a problem, because that means that if they've got the skill, which they obviously do, because they have been playing so well this set, is they're going to keep that hard point and bring it back. They are right now. It's a tie right now, so it's coming back to the Epsilon team. Very great game, by the way, guys. If you absolutely fantastic. I can't describe how excited I am. It's so good. Such a great.
He's losing his words. That gives you an idea. Look at him again.
See what is wrong with this guy? He has taken his Gamma Labs. Oh my Jesus.
My goodness me, TM right now with that Scorpion is just on fire. And this match, as Dave has said, it's been a phenomenal match in regards to the gameplay, just like the first match. Not the second match of Hardpoint Yemen, but the first match of Hardpoint Yemen. Both these teams going at it. And right now, Epsilon up against the wall, they're behind. And we're now going to go to the infamous Hardpoints. And, well, let's see how many points we get out of this one.
Like I said, they are controlling the entrances now. Breakout seem to have pulled it back from nowhere after, you know, what inspires a team to get. They've gone from like 6-0 down in Search and Destroy in that second game of Hardpoint. As you said, they were the weaker team. Oh dear, Judd, he's pulled it out again, and. They've seemed to have managed to come back. Although, having said that, Epsilon are responding right now. How did he survive that?
Oh my god! Flat Jacket! And they peed off Jude, and they really have. But look at it, he's on 20 for 25. He's actually going negative, but it doesn't matter. It's a team effort. He survived because of Flat Jacket. That was astonishing. But look at the scoreline in this absolutely amazing match right here of Hardpoint Hijacked. We don't see that often in Hijacked, in my opinion, but this match has proven that it's just been like these two teams in Hardpoint, when they're both on their A game, they're really close.
It is. I mean, look at the score. You just cannot count Breakout right now. The team we've saw for the last few matches have completely changed. They've stepped up their game. Churd once again with that Scorpion Evo. Scorpion Evo is it seems to be a much more preferred weapon to be using now since the PDW and the MSMC has been patched. That close range firepower and that time to kill is absolutely ridiculous.
It's exactly. I mean, the fire rate in its own right of the Scorpion warrants use of it, and it's to me it seems very, very accurate just because of how it goes about it. But right now we're going to see Breakout rush into the kitchen hardpoint. They have lost a lot of time in this specific hardpoint. They're behind by about 28 seconds in total as we wait to see what Epsilon are going to do right here to try and keep on to this lead. They're trying to get anchor for this next hardpoint as we revolve back to the start in the middle hardpoint. Doing
some very, very quick maths, I have worked out that it is going to be coming down once again to, if they manage to keep this sort of scoreline going, it is going to come down to that last hardpoint, the worst objective ever placed in any Call of Duty game. I think we're going to see a fantastic tiebreaker at the end of this. I'm calling it now.
And we'll wait to see what's going to go on as the smoke grenade goes in by Xanity as obviously a smoke screen to try and deter the enemy. Xanity going to go down, taken out by the Jacuzzi by Ainsley. Nice two-piece with the AN-94 there by Ainsley as TM's now going to get the kill as Jude looks to try and make amends and gets a few kills back as he's going to rush for him, but he goes down. The scoreline 119 to 138. This game has been fantastic. In a way, I do hope Breakout wins so we can continue this series, but we'll wait and see where we go from here.
It is. It's very interesting, this middle hardpoint. When you look at the underground hardpoint, almost all of the players are in the hardpoint most of the time. On this hardpoint, in the center hardpoint, you only have one at a time if you look at both teams. It's a much different. It's the diversity of it.
40 seconds behind with 48 seconds to go. You have to feel Epsilon virtually all they have to do is contest for about 3 seconds. And well, that's basically it. As soon as they've done that, and there we go. Epsilon will progress through to the semi-finals. Congratulations to them. A fantastic series, it has to be said. The Search and Destroy and Capture the Flag showed their dominance, but the hardpoints, 2 out of 3 hardpoints, have been very, very close until the end.
It was. It seems that they kind of... Oh dear. Wow. that was just a humiliation there by Shane. That was I feel slightly sorry for the members of the Breakout team. But as you said, some fantastic gameplay, guys, and it was mathematically impossible from about 30 seconds on for Breakout to win. But it has been a really good day for games, especially for Hardpoint.
It's just been fantastic stuff, and well, aware play Epsilon in the semi-finals. Now remember, we have our 2 semi-finals sorted now, and we now know it's going to be Horizon taking on 4V4 All-Stars, and Aware taking out Epsilon. The 2 teams fighting for a place in the final. But guys, we're going to just go and wrap this stream up for now. We will be back shortly with the next semi-finals. So please don't go anywhere and stay tuned.
Muchos lobos.